What's up, MTV? It's Christian French. Welcome to my crib. I'm gonna show you around today. You can't see the living room because it's a shit show right now. But if you just follow me straight on into the studio, I'm sure it's gonna be a good time. And this is it. This is the studio. That was so fucking dumb. This is Pink Slip Studio, who's my roommate. We have been making the album in here pretty much since December. We've just been locked in. I've been writing a billion songs on that couch that you're sitting on right there. I mean, that's our album board over there. Obviously some people have just like kind of written all over it at this point and made it their own, which is totally fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 songs that we've checked off pretty much all the boxes, and they're like kind of ready to go. I guess that leaves 5 more, and then we got ourselves an album.
Photo wall.
Photo wall, yeah. This is Pink Slip's photo wall since he moved out here. And it's pretty much just everybody he's worked with. A lot of cool people on this wall. Where am I? I've got a banana in my hand, but here I am with my wad of bananas.
So, let's do this.
Alright, let's do it.
Can you tell me a little bit about pretty much the past 2 months? Starting, I guess, let's start in 2021. How, like, your life has kind of changed.
Yeah, totally. So I guess to take it kind of back before even 2021, to kind of give a backstory, I kind of came to my team and my label and I was like, look, I want to make an album. I don't want to do this EP thing anymore. I've done it, you know, for the past 4 years now, and I just am really ready for something new. I'm ready to just like really sink my teeth into an entire project. And my label kind of came back to me and was like, cool, well, if you're going to have an album, you need, you know, kind of that first big single or, you know, just a bunch of momentum so that this album makes sense and it can, you know, people can listen to it and it doesn't just get shoved under the rug like so many other albums do. And I didn't really let that just kind of like shut me down and be like, all right, I guess I'll just keep making EPs. It was kind of like, cool, then I'm just gonna write you, you know, this hit song that you're looking for.
I just gotta get it off my chest.
We're gonna work to kind of become this kind of elevated superstar version of myself that is what I guess a pop star of a high caliber would be. And so going home for Christmas was really the first time that I was like really feeling good and complete about the music for just because the week before we had been in here making all of, you know, we wrote 5 songs that are incredible and really like established the sound of the album. And so as far as the music standpoint of things goes, I was feeling really solid. But I don't know, it's just kind of like in this intermediate zone for a while. Like things with you know, my relationship were kind of at a weird standstill, and I was still in this kind of limbo zone with music just because it had been so long since I'd released anything. And I don't know, I was just in a weird place after I got back. And so yeah, then my team sat me down and was like, yo, if it's time to go, like if we want to do this thing and you know, really be successful as a team, as a musician, like we gotta fucking really bring this to the next level.
I mean, do you remember what you got out of the conversation?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to like go
of
too deep into it. Like, I don't really want to bring my relationship too much into it, but they're pretty much like, that was honestly a big part of it. Was like, we don't want to see you dragging around anymore. We don't want to see you like super unhappy all the time anymore. And they were like, we really, you know, we don't want to be the ones to like tell you what to do, but from an outside perspective, like you just don't look like you're having a good time right now. And so that was kind of a huge kick into like, shit, maybe it is time to, you know, move on and both kind of start doing our own things for a little bit. So that was kind of one half of the conversation. The other half was we had been making all this music that I had been so excited about. I think we were up to like 8 to 10 songs at this point, and I was like, hell yeah, we got ourselves like a crazy good album. And pretty much they sat me down and said that the label and they didn't think that we had the hit single yet and didn't have enough ammo to like start putting out this album. To me, music was supposed to start coming out like February or March, and so hearing this was just kind of like a kick in the gut for me because we had been working so hard on all this stuff for so long. It just made me feel like shit for a little bit. I didn't really know what to do. I felt like I was giving everything I had, and obviously that wasn't good enough for my label. And so just kind of got all that news dumped on me at one time, and I just had to get the hell out of LA, and I went to San Diego for the weekend, and I stayed in that surf van in San Diego for the first time, and really like just sat with myself and like meditated and walked on the beach and was like, what the fuck am I gonna do? I don't know. I really just sat down with myself. I was like, what do I really want right now?
Yeah, but like, what was conflicting you?
Just like, you know, still having feelings for this person, and still like having a technical like good relationship or whatever, but I don't know. I mean, a lot of it was kind of like this balance of giving enough energy into a relationship versus giving everything I have into music. I like have had this gut feeling for so long that, you know, I wanted to give everything I have to music, but was kind of like ignoring that gut feeling. And I think like having complete solitude and silence for a whole weekend and just really thinking like allowed me to like hear my gut again. I've never come back from a trip feeling so refreshed and so just like night and day, feeling like absolute shit, burnt out into the next week. Like, let's go. It's time. It's like all good energy. Yeah, I was just super ready, and I kind of had made the decision on my relationship that weekend, so obviously that was tough and made that week really tough. Other than that, I was fully committed to, you know, doing this music shit, and I was like, all right, there's literally no plan B.